You need to see this chart right here for two huge reasons. Number one, Bitcoin is about to do something that it hasn't done since all the way back in 2015. And number two, this chart right here is going to predict the next market cycle high. There's a secret strategy that I'm about to unveil to you. If you're new here, welcome in. My name is Steve. If you are looking to use crypto to gain financial freedom, there's literally no better place to be than right here. So hit that subscribe button. Or you can wait and I'll make a deal with you. Through this video, I'll prove it to you, and then you subscribe later in the video. Do we have a deal? Let's rock and roll. We're on the monthly chart. We're on Bitcoin, US dollar index. And what we have in front of us is a beautiful indicator that's going to lay out the exact patterns that are repeating. Do you see what I'm seeing? Because if we zoom in here, we are battling this blue line, and we've already had our two market bottoms, which is on this purple line. Why is that important? Well, we've battled this blue line before, and we had our two market bottoms before. Clearly labeled in 2015, we have our market cycle top, which is right here. Then we have our first bottom, which is right here. Second bottom, which is right here. Both of them on this purple line. Then we fast forward to our next market cycle. We had our top here and our first market cycle bottom on the purple line. Second one on the purple line. Ring a bell? That's what we're doing right now. We had our market cycle top, first bottom, second bottom on this purple line, and we're battling this blue line. When have we battled this blue line before? Well, we've battled it a few times, but more memorable is the 2015 fractal pattern, which we've been comparing for a year now. It's exactly identical, and take a look. It's really, really interesting. Can you see these candles right here? We started breaking through this blue line. We can all agree on that, right? Can you see these candles here? This is the first candle that actually came back above the blue line. If we go ahead and take a measured move of how many days it took us to get above, it's 426, meaning 426 days we started battling this blue line, having our double bottom, and then battling back above. Let's take a look at present day, because this is the first candle that we battled the blue line, and we are at 426 days. This is the exact pattern that repeated in 2015. We are precisely the same amount of days, and we are currently battling this blue line. But here's where it gets very interesting, because there is a worst case scenario that I'm about to cover. But more importantly, this chart right here can predict the next market cycle high. Take a look. First market cycle, we had resistance from this red line. We can all agree on that, right? Men lie, women lie, the charts don't lie. We can all agree, okay, we were met with resistance. That was our market cycle high. The one after that, we actually held resistance from this red line. Not breaking through it like we did in the first market cycle. We held resistance from this red line. The next market cycle after that, we held resistance from this green line. So we're just stair-stepping our way down every single market cycle. First market cycle, through the red line. Second market cycle, resistance from the red line. Third market cycle, resistance from the green line. So this next market cycle is going to hold resistance from this orange line. Later in the video, I'm going to unveil what that price is and do I believe that could actually happen. But let's get back into this chart right here, because what we see is 426 days marking the two market bottoms and then battling through to hold as support. Keep in mind, on the 426th day was this first candle that printed above the blue line as support. That is the one we are waiting for, because once you start to hold this blue line as support, then the next level is you battle this white line, okay? And we all want to go to battle the white line. Same thing in 2019. Look at what happened. We marked our market cycle bottoms. As soon as we held this blue line as support, what did we do? Battle the white line. That is in the cards next. It was a battle of the white line back in 2015, 2016, and the same thing in 2019. So where is the white line now? Where is the blue line now? And more importantly, how about what's the highest price we can go in this market cycle? So we already have our two market cycle bottoms. Quite literally, the worst case scenario is Bitcoin would have some resistance from this blue line and come crashing all the way back down to the purple line. However, What's the price of the purple line, and will we still be in a bull market? By all stretches of the imagination, no matter what chart you study, no matter what cycle you study, Bitcoin has done this move before and it was still in a bull run, okay? So bull run is already intact. Phase one of the bull. We announced it last year in 2022 when nobody wanted to believe us that 2023 was going to be the start of the bull. We said it in January, in February, in March, and by March it became unequivocal, okay? We're in phase one of the bull right now, and it's not possible for us to fall back into a bear market. I will correct myself. Anything is possible with Bitcoin, but it's not probable. It's really not probable. What's really probable is that we're following the exact patterns of 2015, which we've been covering for about 1 year. So if we were, what would happen next? Well, back in the day in 2015, we battled this blue line with a few candles. You can see this monthly candle resistance. This monthly candle was really our breakthrough candle, and this monthly candle was our confirmation candle. So it took many months for us to get above here. Where are we now? I mean, we've been battling this level right now for 4 candles. All right, we're in our 5th candle right now. So we're in our 5th month battling this exact blue line, which happens to be at 31,000 and change. Okay. Now, if you follow our channel, about 120 days ago, we said that Bitcoin is not likely to get above 31K, and we're highly likely to go sideways for at least 100 days. Where did we get that info? We've done it in every single market cycle. This is phase one of the bull. Market went sideways. Phase one of the bull. Market went sideways. The market went sideways here for about 500 days. It went sideways here for 200 days. It went sideways back here for about 160 days. So we said with confidence, Bitcoin's going to go sideways for at least the next 100 days. Now we are here, 120 days later, still battling this blue line. So here's what comes next, right? Because you're all wondering, okay, how high can we go and what's this white line, right? Once Bitcoin gets support on this blue line, it's going to battle the white line. That will be the next level. The white line is at $55,000. This is not likely to happen in this calendar year. It's unlikely to happen in this calendar year, but it's highly likely to happen next year. Okay? Whether you believe it or not, the facts are the facts in the charts. Okay? Worst case scenario, we can come down here. We would still be in a bull. There would be no problem at all. But that's not likely to happen given what we see in the charts right now. What's likely to happen is over the coming months, over the next 1 to 2 months from now, we're going to hold this blue line as support, and then we're going to go sideways again. And next year, we're going to have some resistance from this white line. And then comes the final thing. Okay, well, how high could this go? We just talked about, we went through the red line here, and then resistance from this red line, and then resistance from this green line. What would resistance from this orange line look like? Well, resistance from this orange line would come next in this, if you look at the cycles, it becomes very apparent that it's likely to have some resistance from this orange line, which currently sits at 86,900. Which really goes along with the 5.3 theory, all right? These are two very separate things that are saying the same story. We're going to be having some resistance at 100K in this market cycle. It's not likely in this market cycle we're going to get above 100K. Now, this is a very unpopular opinion that I've been shouting for more than a year, that in this bull cycle, we're not going to see 100K. I know it's not popular. I know if I made, hey, Bitcoin 100K videos, we would get a lot more clicks. But I don't care about the clicks. I care about the facts in the charts and leading you in the correct direction. So if you're somebody who's using crypto to gain financial freedom, what you need is a strategy. And you need to understand that we are in phase one of the bull. There's still a long way to go in the bull market, but it's a rough road. You know, it's not always pretty. Sometimes we go all the way up to this white line and we crash all the way back down to this purple line. That's because we didn't have a double bottom yet. Luckily for us, we already had our double bottom, just like we did in 2015. So things are looking good. Things are looking like we're going to follow the 2015 fractal pattern, but we're just not going to reach 100K. So I told you in the beginning of the video, hit that subscribe button. Also, huge shout out to our email list. We did a huge trade alert last week to show mad love to our email list, and we also did an extra bonus video to show love to our FFA. We're all about showing love to our community, and I have a huge surprise coming for OG students. If you're an OG student, it's time to wake up. I have something huge for you. And also, to all of my students, I discovered something in the hybrid indicator. I have to show you. It's huge, huge, huge setting changes that I discovered to find market tops and market bottoms with the hybrid indicator. I'm going to make a free bonus video to all of my students about that later. So tons of love, tons of value coming. Hit that subscribe button. I'll see you right back here. Do you want to know when to buy and when to sell? Click this video right now.